good, chat? What is good, Blue Gang? So yesterday, okay, so a little bit of what happened. I guess a little bit of backstory, a little story time. I guess. So yesterday, I recorded a video about emotions, which was a banger video. It was so good, but for some reason, okay, so the phone that I have, this phone right here. Where the fuck is it? It's right here. I thought I dropped it somewhere. It's this phone right here. This Android. This is absolute garbanzo buns. This is basically like my trap phone right now. And I'm recording on another Android, but this is going to be my recording phone. But anyways, so this first phone that I had, right? It's not really meant for recording. Let me drink some water. Okay. Okay, so I got this phone because one day I was on the bus going for a job interview, and I was coming from school to the job interview, and I rarely lose my phone. Like, this is like something that if I lose my phone, it's a bad omen. That means that there's like something that like I have to reflect on and like fix ASAP, because I don't lose stuff really. Like I'm very responsible. I like to think, right? But this day, I lost my phone. One of the most valuable things that I had. Okay. But I mean, I don't identify with it. It wasn't really like a big deal, really, because, it's just materialistic stuff. I can get another phone, like I did. But still, it was still a bummer. But, anyways, I was going to the job interview. I came back from the job interview and I lost my fucking phone at the damn. I lost it somewhere by the job interview. But then I didn't realize it was gone until I was like, because usually I would play my music. Right? I would play my music on the bus and stuff, but this day I just decided not to. Long story short, I got all the way back to my school and my phone was not in my pocket. I started to worry. I started to panic. I was like, wait, where's my phone? Long story short, it's not there. It's where my job interview was. Okay, so I didn't realize that until later that night. I went back instantly. As soon as I realized it was gone, I checked on my computer phone. I checked on my computer on the iPhone app, and I was trying to figure out where it was. Okay, so I went over there at night. I could not find it for the love of me. And I don't know. Like, I checked everywhere, and it was not there. So I had to get another phone. I had to get an Android, or I had to get another phone in general. But the thing is, I felt like that was kind of like a sign for me to take a break, which I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that sometimes. But long story short, I don't know. I guess it kind of meant something, because it did help me in letting go of something that I was dealing with, which is, it all works out. It's like everything happens for a reason. That's what I think. Everything happens for a reason. But anyways, I got the phone, this Android, and I can't really record on it. It's very bad to record. Fast forward. I recorded the Just Be video, and you guys know that video. I posted on my TikTok and my YouTube, my first video on my new YouTube channel, actually. If you guys haven't seen it, please make sure you guys go watch that video. That shit's a banger. But anyways, and I recorded another one yesterday. Yesterday it was about emotions. It was so good. The video was so good. But it recorded everything. It recorded nice and everything. Like, I edited it and everything. But when I go to edit another clip, for some reason, like half of the clip was still, you could still like hear the clip, but part of the picture was cut out. That was cooked. So I had to get another phone today, and that is what we're recording on. This video is already 6 minutes. I don't know how it's already 6 minutes, but anyways, I had to get another phone, and that's what we're recording on today. So yeah, that's a little backstory. So yeah, we don't have we don't have the what's this video. I mean, I could still post it, but like it would just be like so like the first part you guys would see it, you guys would hear it and everything, but then like the other part it would just be the audio, and I'm sure you guys don't want to just hear the audio. Like if at that point it would just I would just have to post it on Spotify, right? But don't fear because we could just make another one. But today we're not going to talk about emotions. We're going to talk about something completely different. Anyways, that's the reason why the emotions video has not been posted. The full video has not been posted. Actually, I posted a clip on my TikTok. If you guys want to see a little bit of it, it's on my TikTok and on my Instagram Reels. But I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff going on my phone yesterday. So like I had to get another phone and just like record. Like I had to get a recording phone. But anyways, before this video gets too long. So that's why we don't have that emotions video, but I will make another one soon in the future. So be patient and wait on that because that will come. Emotions video coming soon. I might record it tomorrow. Who knows? But anyways, what are we going to be talking about today? Today we're going to be talking about the law of attraction and manifestation. The differentiation of them both and just the real meanings behind them both. So yeah, that's or I guess you could just my perspective on it. I'm still learning a lot about this stuff, so but I will just give you guys what I have learned and just my knowledge on this situation or whatever. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that don't always like do your research and stuff on like things I say. Put your own sort of thinking into what I'm spewing out, the information I'm giving you, because that's what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this to promote your thinking. I'm doing this to promote open-mindedness, but I'm also doing it to help with growth. Like obviously some of the things is like universal facts, some things are perspective, but that's up to you to decide, to differentiate, to understand, to figure out. That's not up to me, but I just wanted to say that. Just make sure you guys are using your own thinking, your own logic when I'm saying this stuff. It's always good to do that. I mean, I will never like lie to you guys, but it's just because like it's always good to do that. Never trust anyone. Never trust anyone completely, like 100%. Always be a skeptic. Always be a skeptic, because that will get you out of unnecessary harm and out of being controlled and out of unnecessary scam and out of scam in general. So just make sure you guys are using your own logic and all that yada yada. But anyways, of attraction and manifestation. So first we're going to be talking about manifestation, right? So I don't want to make this video too long. This video is already fucking 10 minutes. But manifestation, right? So the thing about manifestation first is that it is not what you think. Everything you've learned about manifestation is a lie. Everything you've learned about manifestation in mainstream media is not true. It is not true. Some of this stuff may be connected, but it is not true. I'm speaking about just the mainstream stuff. Like I'm not speaking to the people who've actually dived deep into these studies or whatever. Like if you know the truth about manifestation, you know the truth about manifestation. And I mean, like you'll know what I'm talking about. Like if you connect with what I'm saying after this about what manifestation really is, and you know the truth, and you just know the truth, that's what it is. But the mainstream media version of manifestation, a law of attraction. all that stuff that's first and foremost, it's not real. So get that out of your mind right now. Manifestation, right? What is it? Okay, first I'm gonna say what it is not. Manifestation is not you just thinking about something and waiting for it to happen. That's not what it is. That is not what manifestation is. That's not how it works. What is manifestation? Manifestation is you thinking positively about something, you thinking about something that you want and going after it. That's what manifestation is. Manifestation is you thinking about something that you desire and taking the steps to getting it. Right? That's what manifestation is. From my perspective, from what I've learned, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Take my words with a grain of salt, whatever. Like I said, use your own logic or whatever. But I believe, from my perspective, from what I've learned, from what has worked for me, it is not you just thinking about something and waiting for it to happen. It is you thinking about something that you want and going after it, taking the steps to do it. Law of attraction, on the other hand, what is law of attraction? Law of attraction is you being, not forcing anything, but just being and allowing it to just attract to you naturally, right? That's how law of attraction works. It doesn't come by force. It comes by flow. And the only way that you can just flow is if you are just being. If you're living in the present and just being. That's how law of attraction works. That's when stuff just comes. That's how it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, law of attraction is not you just, saying like, oh, I want this, I want that, and not doing anything to make it happen. Like, everything takes effort. Like the power of exchange, it takes effort to get something. You have to give to get. You have to. The power of cause and effect. So just remember that. Like, don't just pray about something or hope about something and not be intentionally taking the steps to attract it. Now, when I say attract it, I means like, if you want to be an NBA player, right? Or you want to be a famous chef or whatever, it's not going to happen if you're not, putting yourself out there for people to see your talent. This is not going to happen. Like with anything, if you want to be anything, it's not going to happen if you're not putting yourself in places for the opportunities to come to you. The opportunities are not going to just come to your bedroom door or your, knock on your front door and be like, hey, is so and so here? I have this for you. Like, it's not. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's not going to happen. Like, it's just not. It's not going to happen. Like, something that big, it takes steps to get there. It's not going to just, snap and then you're magically an NBA star, magically a famous chef or whatever. You have to be making videos. You have to be practicing. You have to be playing on teams. You have to be whatever a chef does. And whatever, however you get to being an NBA star, you have to take those steps to do it. Now, thinking positively about that stuff in terms of like not getting injuries or making great food or whatever, like, like being hopeful about outcomes, that's good. You should be hopeful about outcomes. Like, whatever is positive and good, you should think of that. You should. Because I like to say, walk in hope and be suited in faith. What the fuck did I just say? Walk in faith and be suited in hope, right? Because, so what does that mean? First and foremost, what does that mean? Walking in faith, right, is you just trusting in yourself, trusting in your abilities, just trusting in the fact that even if it doesn't happen, you're still gonna do you, because if you're allowing on hope to drive you, then the moment that hope is gone, you're pretty much gone. You're cooked. So don't rely on hope, but rely on faith, but walk in hope, right? So when you're relying on faith and you're like, well, I'm gonna like whatever I do, I'm gonna do it regardless because this is what I love to do, right? When you're walking like that, you will be unshaken because it doesn't matter about the outcome. You're going to do it because you love it. You're going to do it because it's just what you do. It's just what makes you happy, and that's what you should do, right? When you're allowing hope to be a fuel, it's just going to enhance the experience, right? That's what hope is for. It's to enhance. It's not to drive. It's to enhance you. It's to enhance the experience, but don't rely on it. That's what walking in faith means. Walking in faith and student hope means, right? Just relying on trust in yourself, relying on trust in just you, God, whatever, however you want to say it, and allowing positivity to flow as well. Hope, it just makes it like it just gives you more enthusiasm. It gives you more like fire. I don't really know how to say it. I hope you guys know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like law of attraction, manifestation, all the mainstream media stuff. Not what you think it is. It is instead you just thinking about what you desire, taking the steps to do it, but you're not forcing anything to like happen pretty much. You're just allowing, you're allowing everything to unfold the way that it does, but you're not just sitting down and doing nothing. Like you're making your way to it, but while you're making your way to it, you're not like trying to force puzzle pieces in places that don't belong. You're just allowing yourself to put the pieces where they should go, when they come about, or whatever. I don't know if that was a weird analogy, but you guys get what I mean. Walk in it as if it's already yours, because what okay, so something that somebody told me, right, that really helped me is that the way to truly attract like that lifestyle for you is walking in that frequency, right? What does that mean? That means that like think about what you would be doing if you were already successful in it and operate through that person. That's it. Think about what you would be doing if you were already successful and operate through that person, because that is the most stressless, the most happy, the most loving, whatever person that you see for yourself is. That is the person that you should be, right? That is the person that because they're successful, they're who you want to become. So be that person now, and then when you are being that person, everything will attract, right? Everything will attract and align with your life the way that it should, or the way that yeah, the way that you may even want it, if it really is good for your life. So operate from that person, and that's how you attract the life you want for yourself. That's how you attract the life that you see for yourself. All the things that you desire. It's by living in that frequency already now. Living in that frequency already now. So, yeah. That's what manifestation is for Law of Attraction is. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like. Share it gets out to the algorithm to help many other people who need this video, to help support my channel, to help get my channel out there. Because I have goals that I want to reach. So yeah, if you guys just want to support that, if you guys like my content, subscribe as well, follow, all that good stuff. More videos coming in the future. I don't know what. I think I'm most likely going to make the emotions video tomorrow. I have many other videos, many other ideas too as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, um, thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys all. Hope you guys have a beautiful, amazing, amazing rest of your day. And it's been Blid. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.